Konnichiwa party peeps, MangaMan here. Before we start today's video, I want to give my condolences to the family of Kazuhiko Kato, better known in the West here as Monkey Punch. I know it's been a long time since his passing. I have made another video on my Facebook fan page giving my thoughts on his passing, and I might be doing a traditional tribute video sometime in the future. But I just wanted to say that right out here as my first video in a long time here on YouTube. Anyways, with that out of the way, today's episode is Operation Jewelry Snatch, the 16th episode in the Green Jacket Lupin III, the series part 1. Lupin and Jigen are at a stakeout off a tip that they received from Fujiko. Apparently one Beaver Jewelry Company is smuggling jewels into the country. Just before Jigen is about to blow away the goons, Lupin stops him, pointing out that there are a lot more of them around than they had anticipated. So they reconvene back with Fujiko, who naturally is upset that they came back empty-handed, stating, "Your grandfather, Arsène Lupin, would have never let anything slip his grasp." And correct me if I'm wrong, but if memory serves, this is the first time in the series that a character has stated the name of Arsène Lupin the First, Lupin's grandfather. And as we know from future installments of Lupin III, the series and specials, Lupin hates it whenever anyone compares him to his grandfather. So they make a plan to steal the jewels right from the store that they are sold at, Beaver Jewelry Store. While they're at the spot, Fujiko goads Lupin into stealing not just the diamonds, but also the other gems of the store. But by doing this, he spends way too much time giving Zenigata an opportunity to come in to try to arrest them. They manage to escape, but just as Jigen and Lupin are out scot-free, they get tricked by Fujiko, who steals their gems away from them. Will Lupin be able to shake not only the hot pursuit of the Beaver Company? I'm sorry, that name has so many innuendos in it. And Zenigata off his trail long enough for him to steal the gems back from Fujiko. This one is a real solid episode. I don't really have any complaints about it. It shows our characters in their best form. Fujiko doing her usual deceiving self and tricking Lupin to get all the loot for herself. We get to see a bit more of Lupin's hubris in his pride of being his own individual instead of living under the shadow of his grandfather, the world-famous gentleman thief Arsène Lupin. Zenigata, of course, is fantastic as usual. One thing I'll note, though, with the Beaver Company is the head boss bears a striking resemblance to several of the past boss characters in several previous episodes. Making me think that they probably had to cut a lot of corners when it came to the character development department, or at least the design of these bad guy characters. But what can I say when the episodes had to be pumped out weekly on a tight budget, as it were? But regardless, this one is a fantastic entry into the Green Jacket series. Nothing really much more to say other than if you want to see more of these type of videos, there will be a playlist at the end of this video with more of my Lupin the Vlog series. And I also have other Lupin related content, including my month of Lupin III, talking about all the movie specials and OVAs. If you want to see what I do outside of reviews, check out my Facebook page, where I talk about different things that I'm into, as well as giving you weekly updates as to what's going on with upcoming videos. Until then, party peeps, this has been the MangaMan saying, catch you in the next one.
また鼻の下長くしてひどい目にやっちゃったいやね藤子のやつがね
いつも騙しっこばかりでつまんないでしょたまには楽しく思いっきり遊びましょうよ
なんて抜かしやがってよ行った先がナイトクラブなんだけどもそこのまま星影銀行この女が実は
行ったらつねっちゃうから
あらごめんなさい来週の罠にかかったる番チャンネルは決まったぜ